What's up, everybody? I have another tool deals video for you today, and I just wanted to say yesterday we did it. We hit 13,400 subscribers. We crossed that threshold. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can do it again and get to 13.5 today. Uh, we have some deals from a myriad of places: Acme Tools, Northern Tools, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ohio Power Tool, and CPO Outlet. So let's get on with the show. I'm gonna rip through these deals. First off, over at CPO Outlet, I just wanted to let you guys know that they have $25 off, $100 on Makita products. Not just power tools, it could be gloves, it could be anything. Unfortunately, there's no Rakuten or Retail Me Not over here at CPO Outlets, but you do have the $25 off, which if you spend just 100 right on the dot, that's 25%. So moving on. With that, I was trying to go through and look at some deals, and I saw that Makita had their own right angle drill, and it looked very familiar to me. It looks a lot like the Metabo HPT, just a different color, right? It also has the handle over there, and again, I've only seen that on the Metabo HPT, but it's almost $200. It's $194. The Metabo HPT is $120, $199. I showed it to you guys. It was like $89 a few weeks ago, and this one obviously has a lifetime warranty, and they have pretty much the same specs. The Makita is 1800 RPM, whereas the Metabo HPT is also 1800 RPM. This one tells you that it is 121 inch-pounds of maximum torque. The Metabo HPT, I cannot find that information. It's nowhere on the interwebs, but it's torquey. I can tell you that from experience because I did buy it for 89. And this also has a handle, so I thought that was interesting. It got me looking at all the other ones. The DeWalt has no the DeWalt. The DeWalt does not have a handle, but it does have a light and everything. The DeWalt, we already know it's not going to tell you what the inch pounds are. They don't do that for anything, but it does do 2,000 RPM, which is the highest in class that I've seen. It has a trigger on the back, but it doesn't quite tell us what that trigger is. I'm assuming it's just like high and low, or one and two, like a regular drill, which the Metabo does not have. The Metabo is just a variable trigger. If I could change anything about it, that would be it. That would have different modes to select from. I don't see that on the Makita either. I'm telling you, the Makita is basically, I don't know who copied who, but the Metabo HPT is basically identical to the Makita, or Makita's identical. I don't know who cloned who, but they the same. All right. Uh, and it makes sense though, because see, this is Japan. These are Japanese tools. Makita, Metabo HPT, they're Japanese tools, so that makes sense that they will look alike. Milwaukee, DeWalt, those more American. So anyway, I just wanted I thought all this stuff was interesting. Then so I said, well, let me look at the M18 Milwaukee, because they do have M18 version, and they have their torque 125 inch-pounds, but only 1500 RPM on their M18, and the M12 is just sad. I have the M12. I got it for like $30 last year at Home Depot, like around this time, and it was a glitch. Well, that's actually quite cool that it comes with the battery over here at Ohio Power. So I'm pretty sure it does the same thing over at Home Depot. But I'm not telling you guys to get this. This does have a dial on the back, like the M18 does. It has a dial back here where you can adjust the speeds, and it's like, I think, 8 settings. But this thing is a paltry 800 RPM. It's super slow. You can even activate this and the Metabo HPT and visibly see with your eye that the bit is spinning like half the speed as the Metabo HPT. A lot less powerful, but it is an M12 tool, so kind of not apples to apples, kind of apples to oranges. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. If you were looking at one of these, uh, I mean, the Metabo HPT would be the way to go in my opinion, or the DeWalt if you got it from Amazon, 130, 121. Just remember, this has a lifetime warranty though. The DeWalt does not, 3-year warranty, but it does seem to be a little bit more powerful. But again, no handle, and this handle does come in handy. Anyway, and you can remove the handle, of course. So moving on. Makita also has a job site fan. I know you guys love those job site fans. I do too. They're great. Now this one looks large though. This is like a pretty big fan. It looks bigger than the Ryobi. It doesn't really say what size the fan is itself, but it is not a hybrid. I don't, I mean, like, why would you get this if you didn't have anything? It has a timer on it, which is cool, I guess, and it only has two settings, high and low. But this Ryobi has three settings, medium, high, and low. This kit is $59. It's cheaper also. It comes with a 2 amp hour battery, which lasts a long time. It lasts a long time. This 2 amp hour battery it'll get you through the day. And this also could be plugged into the wall. It's a hybrid system. $59. Like, who is paying $100 for the fan only that can only run off batteries? I don't get it. Like, they really have it. Like, is this really going to? It might last a long time, the battery, but still, it's better when you can plug it in. All right, moving on. Over the Lowe's, we have some Kobalt tools. I know I went over these like 2 weeks ago. I'm going over them again just for the newcomers, because we had a lot of subscribers yesterday. We had 100 subscribers yesterday. I got to let them know about it. All right, so check this out. We have some pretty good tools now. Kobalt is made by Shervin. So who makes Shervin? What tools do Shervin make, or does Shervin make? They make Ego, they make Flex, and they make Skill. Okay, and they make Kobalt. Flex, Skill, they have had reliability issues in the past. So keep that in mind. But for the price here, if I didn't have any tools, I would take the risk probably with these Kobalt. So let's check this kit out. This kit is to compete with the DeWalt hammer drill impact driver. That's $379 here at Lowe's, and this competes with the Milwaukee hammer drill and impact driver that's over at Home Depot with a buy one get one for $399. So I just want you to understand what this is going toe to toe with. Okay, what caliber of tool? This is Kobalt's best of the best. So let's take a look. Their hammer drill produces 1,200 inch-pounds of torque. The other people I talked about, the DeWalt, the Milwaukee, even the Bosch and all that, even Tabo HBT, they're a little bit more powerful. But I mean, those are in a different league. Those are contractor tools. Okay. I don't think we'll ever see anybody at a construction site with some Kobalt stuff. But this is, you like a handyman. I would think that this would be perfect for a handyman, right? Or a DIYer that do a lot of work at home. Never nobody in construction. But anyway, 1,200 inch-pounds, incredibly respectable numbers. 2,400 inch-pounds on that impact driver. Now, as long as it has different modes and settings, that's fine. But without those extra modes and settings, you don't want all that. And I see buttons down here, and it looks like it has different modes and settings and stuff like that, because if it's just variable trigger, you're going to tear something up. You really need to have a lot of finesse to operate that thing. But I'm pretty positive it has different modes and settings and stuff like that. If you have this impact driver, let us know in the comments. You get a 4 amp hour battery, a 2 amp hour battery, which is the other ones that give you 10 amp hours, the Milwaukee and DeWalt. So that's kind of a thing. But you also get a flashlight here, and I actually like this flashlight. This is how I knew it was a Shervin product, because the Skill flashlight is shaped just like this, and I love it. I loved how it feels in your hand. And it has the same articulating head like this, but this looks way brighter and better than the Skill. I personally feel that the Kobalt is a step up above Skill for sure, but a notch down from Flex. So this looks like it has a retractable hook, and like I said, this tilts, it goes back and forth and it spins around. So flashlight, I like. The flashlight produces 700 lumens. You go look at the Milwaukees and stuff, the small handheld ones, they're like, 100 something, maybe 200 lumens. And then you get a free tool. So you only get to choose from a few with this big boy kit. That is the reciprocating saw and the circular saw, or 2 more high output batteries. And I personally would probably go reciprocating saw right here, but you choose what you need. So $299, that's that. Moving on, we have another one, $199, and this is a notch down. So this is not the tippy top of the line drill here, and this is not the tippy top of the line impact driver, but let's go look at those specs for $199. And again, we have Milwaukee and DeWalt with similar kits, but they're way weaker than these. So this is 850 inch-pounds. Now an impact driver, but the drill, okay? That's saying a lot. It doesn't have the RPMs. If I had to assume that, it would probably be around 2,000, 2,100. 2,000 inch-pounds for the impact driver. Yeah, impact driver got you covered with 3 push-button power settings. See, okay, so they have different modes. I thought they would. Yeah, so there you go. You have that with a only one 2 amp hour battery. Yeah, it's only one 2 amp hour battery. That's what they getting you right there, because the other ones have 2 batteries. And you have your charger and a bag. And then you get to choose from a free gift. Now over here, you get to choose from more tools than the other deal. And over here, I will recommend either the one-handed reciprocating saw, or let me just tell you what I would do. I would get that right angle impact wrench. That right angle impact wrench right there, that's what you want. So there's that. But here's the thing. Why get that when you can get this for extra $50? It's the same drill. It's the same impact driver. You get a flashlight, not as good as the first kit for $299, but better. And you get a reciprocating saw. And this reciprocating saw is good. It has a 1 1/4 inch stroke, and then you get to choose a free gift. So an extra $50 gets you 2 extra tools. I would do that over this $199. That just makes the most sense. And while we're at it, I just want to say, you see, Rakuten up here been trying to get our attention the whole time. Rakuten is over at Lowe's. So if you don't know about Rakuten and Retail Me Now, they're free cashback extensions. Sign up using my link and you'll get $40 cash back off your first purchase when you spend $40. Okay, at least $40. So you get an extra $40 cash back on all these things. Now, in addition to the extra 2% cash back. So that's big, big savings. Now, for those of you that have already redeemed your Rakuten, it's like, dang, I can't do that again. I did it in my name, did it in my kid's name, I did it in my wife's name. I'm all tapped out, Chris, so that don't mean anything to me. Well, let's come on over and look at Retail Me Now, because right now, I don't know how long they're going to be doing it. 8% cash back. Okay, 8% cash back. So sweetens the deal over here even more. But like I was saying, you get extra tools for 2 extra tools for extra $50. And some of you might be like, heck, if I'm doing that, I might as well spend the $299 to get the better tools. That's true. You could do that too. But I feel like between this for $249, if you're going for quantity but still good tools, this is a good happy medium right here, especially for even a handyman. Shoot, this will still get everything done. Because keep in mind, the greatest Milwaukee impact driver only does 2,000 inch-pounds too. So there you go. All right, now moving on, we have the starter kit also for $149, but I mean, you get 2 4-amp-hour batteries, and they're extended run. They're not the high output. This would be equivalent to Milwaukee's XC batteries. So all these companies, except for Makita HPT, have 3 different tiers of battery. The low grade is gas. They have regular, mid grade, and premium. Okay, except for Makita HPT, it's just nothing but premium, and that's why I like them too. Plus their lifetime warranties, but. Anyway, moving on. So Kobalt has a little toolbox, rolling toolbox system. I like the size of the tires. The locks here can slide off, I guess. They slide for some reason. So you can, it says so you can add different modular attachments. You can add something here that'll hold your extension cord and put something on the side. So that's cool. The handle is a little not spaced out enough for me. And I feel like for the price, you could just get something. So here's some extra extensions. It's got your long level there. But I feel like for the price, why not just go to Home Depot and get the DeWalt Tough System? Look, the one I was telling you guys about yesterday with the deep tray is back for $181. So you get the whole Tough System plus a deep tray for $181. Or if you don't want the deep tray, you'll take the shallow tray. You get the whole Tough System 2.0 with the shallow tray for $178. They also have just the Tough System on sale for $229. But this is the route you want to go. I have no idea what's up with this. Lots of people have been buying them now, though, because when this first was posted, like earlier in the year, no, they didn't have any reviews. And I was telling people, like, it's the same. And people bought them, was like, yeah, it's the same. It's Tough System 2.0 with the extra piece. So that's what I would do. Moving on, I just want to remind you guys of this Bosch Freak It's $99. It's the kit though, so you get a 2 amp hour battery, charger bag, and this is the 1800 inch-pound impact driver. And here's the thing: don't look at this as an impact wrench because it's not a great impact wrench. It's a good impact driver that if the situation arose and you was doing furniture or something, or maybe some lug nuts, well, it'll do lug nuts too. You can throw a socket on this and knock it out without having to have that extension that's making the tool even longer. But this is $99, and for that price, I think that's a very good deal. Moving on over to Acme Tools, they have a deal on Bosch stuff where you get $20 off $100 if you spend $100 or more on Bosch products. Pro Factor stuff, you get $20 off. But the thing about Pro Factor is you see all these prices, man, they're expensive. Um, Ohio Power Tool just ended their promotion where if you bought any Bosch Pro Factor tool only, you got an 8 amp hour kit, which was a great deal. A great deal. You basically, it was a buy one get one free, but they don't have that anymore. But I'm just throwing this up there so you guys have it. And finally, we're at Northern Tool, where they have this Milwaukee Shockwave pack out 100-piece set for $49.99. Now everybody has this on sale for $49.99 right now. The difference is even Home Depot, they have it for $49.99. I'll leave them both up, but if we go into the cart, if you make the order over $100, you know you can still use that promo code that I gave you guys last time. I'm trying Northern Tool one more time. They was canceling people's orders behind this high output 3 amp hour battery deal, and you see it's back order online. So let's give them one more shot with this. So we have this Milwaukee 4.5-inch angle grinder that's normally $129 at Home Depot regular price. It's normally $129 everywhere, but it's on sale for $79. This is also $79 at Home Depot though. I'll show you guys that tomorrow in tomorrow's video, but I'm gonna just show it to you guys now so you can add both of these to cart here and make this you make this 128 and get $20 off and make it 108.99 if you don't sweeten the deal here. Plus again, you have your Rakuten 1.5% cash back over here, but if you knew, again, you could take advantage of that $40, but you got to use the link in the description. If you don't use the link, you won't get the $40. So that is today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. Thanks for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time.